One of the most popular people on social media, and it's easy to see why. The first time I saw her on Instagram, I was immediately enchanted by her comforting manner and her soothing voice and her vintage Nana aesthetic. I instantly followed her, and then I realized I was quite late to the party. Well over 500,000 people were way ahead of me. Curious, I wanted to know more about her, and to my great delight, I found out Diane lives in Albion, and she was gracious enough to say yes when I asked if we could come over for a chat.
Tell us a little bit about how this all happened. A friend of mine encouraged me, and she said, I think you could do really well. And so I started making videos, and the first one was just very ordinary. The second one was one I pulled together at the last minute, but there was something in it that people liked, and it got millions of views. So that was kind of, I kind of got a jump start, right? And then I wanted to learn how to make the videos better. And so I just kind of taught myself how to do it and just had so much fun and, you know, got to know so many people, and it's been a wonderful ride.
What's been some of the response that you get from people?
I think at the beginning, one of the most surprising responses that I got, I had intended to share my love of vintage things, right? And while people enjoy that, I think the most touching thing that people said to me, especially young people, was they said, I have never had anybody speak to me like this. I've never had anyone be this kind to me. And some people even said, I didn't even know people were really like this, you know? So I felt like, you know, I can do that. I can be kind, right? And so that's kind of, that shifted me from, you know, all of the vintage stuff is a fun background that plays a supporting role, but the real star is just trying to be kind to people, you know, and help them to know that they're deserving of kindness.
What does it feel like for you to have this experience where you realize that you're touching people in this way? Or is it just kind of part of what you're doing, you don't think about it?
I mean, I think about it in the sense that my mind is always going about videos, what videos I want to make, what I want to say, ideas, that kind of thing. But, so the creative side of it is always on my mind, but it doesn't, I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't really feel like a real thing that all these people are watching me. It doesn't, I mean, it feels like maybe, you know, a couple thousand people watch me, right? But it doesn't feel like millions of people are watching me. So,
what's been the best part of it for you?
There's been so many good things, yeah. I think finding my voice was a big part of it, and realizing, honestly, that, now that I'm saying it, that was it. Like hearing that people need kindness and crave kindness and are not receiving kindness in their daily lives, and being like, I can do that. You know, that is something I can do. And finding that voice, that kind voice, that's, I think, has been the best part.
Thank you again to Diane for a beautiful afternoon and for giving me a great excuse to wear my favorite vintage piece, my mom's old sorority jacket. And thank you for joining us for today's Most Buffalo. Be well, stay well. We'll see you next time.